वेलकम टू टुडे सेशन सो बहुत दिनों बाद आई नो आई हैव बिन प्रिटी बिजी फ्यू वीक्स एंड कुछ चीज़ें लाइफ में चल रही थी उसके वजह से स्ट्रीम नहीं कर पाया बट राइट नाउ आई एम हेयर एंड लेट्स जस्ट अप्रिशिएट दैट someone made a request and I'm here for everyone and let's hope this session is going to turn out the way I want it to. Okay, so first thing first, we have news here, so let's just unravel everything and let's just get straight into it. So this is Forex calendars. Today's 7:30. Here we have a news for Jerome Powell. Let me just fix my mic. I think it's the voice is clear, right? Yeah, now it's clear. All right. So we have Powell testifying and speaking at 10 a.m. in Eastern Time Zone, and we can see that. That's just the next hour. It's about to start in 45 minutes and we are pretty early today, but yeah, because I haven't looked at charts since the morning, and I think all this move you are just seeing here, and you won't believe me when I say I know this was going to come by the end of this week. Something is going to happen. देखो जियोपॉलिटिकली बहुत सारी चीज़ें चल रही हैं, आई नो, एंड यू हैव नो कंट्रोल ओवर इट. एंड इफ़ यू लुक एट माई ट्रेड्स, इट्स मोर लाइक स्कैल्प. आई एम जस्ट स्कैल्पिंग लाइक क्विक इन एंड आउट. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू पुट माई पोजिशंस एट रिस्क. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू expose my funds to the risk and volatility we currently have in the markets right now. So मेरे को बस अभी scalps setups या फिर very short term trades, like not more than 1 hour. 1 hour is too much right now. If you are trading right now in these environments, it's too much. If you are not getting what you are supposed to get, and if you are seeing order flow changing, then you should definitely get out, because something can happen in this week. And it's very clear. You can see ICT said he is not coming back. I know he will come back. Maybe not this week. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe next week. Maybe he will come next month. But the way he said, that confirms what I'm seeing in the charts. To be honest, let's just straight forward into this and let's be honest. Okay, I know that everything you're seeing here was already framed and already I have not been posting admittedly ट्विटर पे आके मैं नहीं बता पा रहा हूँ अभी कि किस तरीके से फ्रेम और किस तरीके से अभी मैं चार्ट्स देख रहा हूँ. बट फॉर रियल इफ़ यू सी माई चार्ट्स, एवरीथिंग what I have done, what all the analysis I have done this week is right in front of you. I haven't draw any single line since the morning, since yesterday. So I have just looked at the charts. That's all I did today. That's all. And when I was looking at the chart, the price was here. यहाँ पे था almost around 2 p.m. where midnight price opened for today. And as soon as you can see, as soon as New York session started, we had this rally for the upside. And what do I expect in next 30 minutes? What do you as a trader expect in next 30 minutes? Let's just use time cycles. Let's just use some brain. Let's just put all the pieces of the ICT together, and जो भी मैं अभी बताऊंगा, it's combination of multiple strategies over over long period of time जो ICT have been preaching about. So whatever I'm going to share here today is going to be very, very crucial for you for the understanding of price action. And once you do understand it, you will not need anyone else. if you can read price action based on experience, based on journaling, based on anything, you don't need me, you don't need anyone, okay? Everything ICT have yet taught to all of us is just to make us as an independent thinker. And if I say this today, that he will be proud if he know that I have been putting like 3-4 years into this, and now I can do this all alone without him, without needing him to point out things. And if you can do that too as well, that's an achievement. That's something you can pat on yourself on the back right now for that. एंड इफ़ यू हैवेंट, अगर तुमने अभी तक तुम्हें समझ में नहीं आया कि आईसीटी ने अभी तक क्या समझाया, या फिर तुम कंप्लीट बिगनर हो, आई हाईली रिकमेंड टू गो स्टेप बाय स्टेप फ्रॉम 2022. दैट्स हाउ आई वेंट थ्रू इट. ओके, लेट्स बी फेयर, लेट्स बी वेरी ट्रांसपेरेंट. ओके, मैंने 2022 के लेक्चर्स को शुरू किया था, एंड फर्स्ट और सेकेंड मंथ का जो था वो मैंने आई हैव बीन लाइक गोइंग थ्रू इट रिगरसली ओवर लाइक मल्टीपल टाइम्स, ठीक है. एंड आई वॉज ट्राइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट द फक इज लिक्विडिटी. सॉरी माई लैंग्वेज टुडे, बट या दैट्स आई एम जस्ट बीइंग रॉ हियर. देयर इज नो एडिटिंग, I cannot edit anything. And if you think this video shouldn't be here, just give it me a thumbs down, I don't care. Okay, so I have been through 2022 mentorship, then I went through all of 2020, 16, 17 and 18 mentorship. So that's how I know fundamentals, because that's how I know when to switch contracts. And now all of you know, like if you have been following multiple influencers on X, you already know कि कब हमें contract switch करना चाहिए. And right now if you can see, I have a September contract here. And if you don't know about it, I have previously told, जब हमने जुलाई contract पे switch किया था, then I have preached how you can understand when to switch contracts. And if you don't know how to switch contracts and what to look for, you can just comment down below and I will get started on it right today, because I know price is going to consolidate for like another 15 minutes, and we have a lot of time. Like next 19 seconds, market is going to open and we can frame something here. But what I expect is price to dip into this 1 hour FVG you see here, and that's what I'm seeing. If price dips here, I want to see how it closes that candle, and to be honest, it's going to be taking a lot of time. So yeah, now price open, 15-minute chart. All this consolidation you're seeing here is what? Is nothing. It's just liquidity resting below this. And we have a 4-hour FVG here, जहाँ पे प्राइस एक बार डिप किया एंड वी रश टूवर्ड्स द हाई. एंड व्हाट आई एक्सपेक्ट राइट नाउ is price is in a hurry to reach all time high. It's literally in very like it's speed, it's in a rush, it don't want to stop. Why do I say that? Because the way it reacted for like 2 days here, I'm pretty sure this day today is going to close bullishly. If not, it's going to consolidate. What does that mean? If you see 1 घंटे के चार्ट में, you get a plethora of things you can look at and you can frame. You see here, on Monday we just opened and just rallied. On Tuesday we had a very choppy, grindy session of to the upside. I took the trade. I will show you. Let me show you. Let me just go ahead and show you. Why not? Okay. So just give me a moment. I know it's daunting to wait. I know you're impatient, but you gotta wait. If you wanna see it, you gotta wait. So this is the trade I took in Nasdaq yesterday. Alright, so it's a buy. So I took based on what? Based on order flow, SMT divergence, and the price, how it reacted into the hourly FVG. let's say busy. Hello Himanshu, how you doing? Someone who made request is also here, sir. Don't call me sir, bro. I'm just here, just like you. Uh, it seems like a lot of responsibility on my shoulders when someone says sir to me. So let's be fair. Let's be frank and be very friendly here. And thanks for joining in. Let's get started again. So we just open up, and what I see when we open up. First thing first, we have both of the charts here opened up side by side, and what we see here is daily chart. Let's get into the daily chart, and that's where I start framing everything. All I have to do, all ICT says, all I have to do is predict how weekly is going to expand. किस तरीके से weekly candle frame होगा day by day. If you can just predict that, किस तरफ weekly candle most likely जा सकता है. If you can just do that, you don't need any bias, you don't need anyone, you can do everything on your own. If you have a bias of price going for the upside, you can just come in every single 5 days of trading in a week and just look for the buying opportunity. That's all you have to do. It's not a rocket science, bro. It's a very simple thing. But I don't know why people make it complicated. And if you can see that price is pretty much complicated, then do not fucking trade. All right? Look here. अगर प्राइस इस तरीके से चॉप कर रहा होता, ठीक है, अभी 9:30 जैसे ओपन होता, आई वुड एक्सपेक्ट कि हाँ प्राइस इट हैव बीन रेंजिंग फॉर 2 fucking sessions, एंड अगर एक सेशन पहले प्राइस रेंज कर रहा है, दैट्स अ गुड अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर मी टू लुक फॉर द trades, right? So I was not expecting this move. I was expecting more like price dipping into here and then going for the upside by the Powell starts speaking. But right now Powell is here, so he will be starting his speech in next 25 minutes. So we cannot risk our portfolio. I have two funds. So one fund I risk wherever I want, whatever I want to take, I just take it. It's a small fund, and I have a big fund. I only take A+ setups on that. That's how I trade prop firms. That's how I trade my own funds. That's how I trade for investors who have provided me their funds. So that's how I see things. Like trading is very mathematical approach towards what you want to do. If you are passing the challenge, if you have a very good win rate, if you can frame just 4 trades in a month, which are A+ setups, that's all you need to get the funded account passed. That's all you need. And if you cannot do that, you should practice more. And if you have any questions regarding that, you're always here. You can ask anything in the comments. It's open for everyone. Looking to learn a lot of things from you. That's great. You can always learn something from anyone you want. Like, not only me, there are lots of people who can teach you something. And to be honest, I also have lots of things in my arsenal through my experience. Nothing, just pure experience of trading through ICT concept for past 3 years. That's something I can give to you. That's I think I can promise you. And you already know how IPDA works. If you don't, then you can just refer to 2016's playlist, and the first video you see is how price delivers. Expansion. If there is consolidation, then expansion, then retracement or continuation. Price is not going to, what the fuck, just spooked me out. So okay, let's just stop talking now. Let's just get into the trades. Let's see what's happening here. All right, so we get into the 15-minute charts here, and what do you see here? What do you see? You see that S&P 500 have been consolidating, and as soon as 9:30 opens up, we took out this buy side. You can easily spot that, right? If you can't, you should practice more. Practice your eyes. and it's very very simple. You can literally get here. I can just literally get here and do my analysis just like that, like quick, and frame a setup and start trading. But sometimes it might take some more time for you to frame those things. It's okay if you're learning, if you're a beginner. It's okay if it takes time for you to spot things. You have to train your eyes, and it's going to come. It's going to come eventually through experience. So this is what I'm saying, that we have a very good upside. Like अगर हम देखें तो Nasdaq बहुत ही ज़्यादा तेजी में है ऑल टाइम हाई पहुंचने के. इफ़ आई कंपेयर इट टू S&P 500, S&P 500 for the people who don't know is US 500 for CFD traders, and for futures traders it's ES1. And if you wanna see a specific contract, then you should be trading the current contract, which is ESU 2025. And if you think that it's a lot of risk there in major contracts, then you can go for micros. I don't know what to call major, micro, but yeah, you get the point. अगर major contract trade कर रहे हो, then there is $50 moves on every single dollar the Nasdaq moves, and on micro it's just $5. So even though Nasdaq has pretty if you see, like Nasdaq have 20, right? I forgot. Who cares? You can calculate. You have ChatGPT. You can just go through the maths. Right now, I'm just engaging myself into the price action. Let's get started. All right. So what do you see here is price expanding for the upside, and there is 15 minutes. Price looking bullish here because the way we closed up here in the ES. Lots of room for the ES to move for the upside as compared to the Nasdaq. So 15 मिनट का हम लोग FVG इसको मार्क कर लेते हैं, और इसमें भी हम लोग सेम चीज़ करेंगे. So we have already marked this 1 hour, so it's not needed here. I just want to see how it closed because we have Powell speaking. I think it just keep expanding. If price is already in premium, अगर कोई चीज़ ऑलरेडी महंगी है, क्या तुम उसे खरीदोगे? नहीं. You just step aside. You look for liquidity rates, right? You're here for liquidity. You're not trading. You're not chasing price. If you're chasing price, either it's going for the upside or it's going for the downside. If you haven't framed it already, then you can make money on it, but it's not worth it in the long run. I have lost lots of money chasing price. Like I have rigs like 10 times what I should have, just impulsively buying in the price if it is ready to run. मैं आता था, देखता था प्राइस एकदम तेज़ी से मूव कर रहा है और एकदम से मैं वहाँ पे परचेज कर ले रहा हूँ. ठीक है, and that's bad for your trading, for your psychology. Price always produces opportunity, and everything is time based, so you don't need to rush. So I have few indicators which I use and apply. You can see it saves me time. That's why I use. It's my personal thing. If you think you feel lot connected, अगर तुम उसे हाथ से बना रहे हो, then you should make by your own hands. But I think it saves me enough time. I just wanna see what is price doing because I have already have lots of experience doing this over and over again, and I'm pretty bored. So I like seeing things, and I trust it because I have tested these indicators. So here is our SMT divergence in 1 minute. If you cannot spot it, zoom your charts and you will see at 8:36 का जो लो है 1 मिनट के चार्ट में, और 8:22 का जो लो है ईस्टर्न टाइम जोन के हिसाब से. This was the SMT, and we also had an SMT, a major SMT here with the opening 9:30 पे ही हमें एक और SMT divergence देखने को मिला, which is clearly pushing price for the upside. And this is our first presented fair value gap, so I'm gonna mark that as well. Why I am taking that as fair value gap? Because we don't have anything here yet. Like price is delivering itself efficiently. Nothing is inefficient except for this. except for this, which has a very major displacement as compared to any of the price action here, because it's बहुत like, think about painting a wall, जैसे ICT analogy देता है. If you're painting a wall, if you're going just up and down and keeps like closing all the gaps, then you're just efficiently painting the wall. But what happens when you paint a wall and the paint on the brush gets like it gets used up? अगर एक बार तुम डिप किए हो and you're just painting the wall, there will be a time when your paint will dry up, it will be used up, and you will left with literally nothing. So there will be gaps which will be forming, and that's called inefficiency, and price should be coming there to deliver it. So that's how this bridge theory of ICT works. But you don't need to get so much into technicals, you just to have an idea what he is pointing at. You need to frame trade ideas on weekly chart, and if you are trading, अगर तुम्हारे ट्रेड्स डेली कैंडल के हिसाब से ही हैं, अगर मैं बोलता हूँ डेली कैंडल डाउन कैंडल बनने वाली है, तुमने ट्रेड शॉर्ट का लिया है, you get the profit. What's wrong? Why you need to get into knowing everything? You don't need to know everything. If you want to be profitable, then you don't need to know everything. And if you want to know everything, then you cannot be profitable. It's just vice versa. It's just the name of the game. So what do I see here? So जिस तरीके से प्राइस अभी डिलीवर कर रहा है एफिशिएंटली ऊपर की तरफ, आई एम नॉट सरप्राइज्ड. एंड maybe अगर पावल आता है, सो ऑल टाइम हाई अचीव हो सकता है आज हो जाए, क्या पता कुछ ऐसी बात वो बोल दे. क्योंकि देखो, ट्रम्प और पावल में ऑलरेडी बहुत बहस चल रही है. ट्रम्प बोल रहा है कि इलेक्शन के टाइम पे तो तुमने बेसिस पॉइंट से कट किया था 50 बेसिस पॉइंट, व्हाई नॉट नाउ? एंड व्हाट्स हिज नेम, आई फॉरगेट, आई एम वेरी बैड एट रिमेंबरिंग नेम्स एंड डेट्स, सो I don't remember that Indian, so won't direct much, but I am watching the stream. Yes, you can watch your charts as well. That's good. That you should be doing it, and it's okay if you're not interacting. It's okay. I know you if you're here. I know you're here. That's all I need. All right. So जिस तरीके से भी प्राइस डिलीवर कर रहा है in 1 minute chart, it's like pretty much efficiently delivering everything. And if you look at the 5 minutes, it's pretty clean. We just have a immediate rebalance here. And अगर प्राइस को ऊपर डिस्प्लेस करना है, then it shouldn't be coming below here, because that's just immediate rebalance. And अगर प्राइस इसके मीन थ्रेशोल्ड से, इस 5 मिनट के प्रीवियस कैंडल से मीन थ्रेशोल्ड से रिएक्ट करके नीचे आती है, then we can start framing for the downside, because we have lots of low resistance liquidity run kind of thing. All to the London session के lows भी हैं. So if we get a trade up till there, that would be very great fucking shot there. So I'll be waiting, because time is going to unfold itself, and no matter what, no matter where you are, no matter what you do, it is going to show its hands. So हमारा जो 1 मिनट का कैंडल था 9:30 पे, वही हमारा होगा सुपर एफवीजी. दैट्स सुपर एफवीजी फॉर मी. एंड वाई डू आई कॉल इट सुपर एफवीजी? बिकॉज ICT ने उसे कोई नाम ही नहीं दिया. ही इज जस्ट सेड फर्स्ट प्रेजेंटेड फेयर वैल्यू गैप. इट्स सो फकिंग लेंथी and I don't like it, so I call it super FVG, and just for my convenience. And if you say I'm rebranding shit, I'm rebranding nothing. Everything is credited to ICT and ICT himself. So आज है हमारा Wednesday, so I'm gonna write it there. कल का हमारा फर्स्ट प्रेजेंटेड फेयर वैल्यू गैप कहाँ पे था? Let me check. So this was the first presented fair value gap, all right? Somewhere here. सो बैड ऑफ प्राइस एक्शन. कल का तो बहुत घटिया प्राइस एक्शन था यार स्टार्टिंग में. अच्छा वो उस टाइम मैं बैठा ही नहीं था, और आई वुड हैव हर्टेड माई सेल्फ. मैं 1 घंटे बाद बैठा था एक्चुअली 11 के आसपास, वहाँ पे मैंने एक लॉन्ग लिया था. और हमारा आज का न्यू डे ओपनिंग यहाँ पे है. सो न्यू डे ओपनिंग एज वेल एज सेल साइड. सो आई वांट सी कि प्राइस ये न्यू डे ओपनिंग पे कैसे रिएक्ट करेगा, बिकॉज वी ऑल्सो हैव लॉट्स ऑफ सेल साइड हियर विच आर ऑल्सो लंडन लोज. So lots of confluence there, and price is too much in premium here, and I would like to see some discount prices coming in. देखो पावल आने वाला है, ठीक है, और उस टाइम पे कुछ भी हो सकता है. सो जस्ट टेक अ स्कैल्प, दैट्स ऑल आई विल से, एंड बी वेरी कॉशियस टुडे. आई विश आई हैड 15 सेकेंड चार्ट्स, मेरे पास नहीं है, सो आई कैन नॉट गेट एनी इन्फॉर्मेशन. So we have a overlap of 947 and the current 1 minute candle. So अगर प्राइस एक बार और बेरिश बनता है यहाँ से, so I would not like to see price coming all the way back up. 950 पे कैसा बनता है, that would be a 10 minute cycle. एक 10 minute का cycle complete होगा तो I will be interested in there and into looking at the candle. Right now अभी ये जो 932 की कैंडल है, I want to see it fail. If it fails, that's a good opportunity for us to go for the shorts. If it's your own it's your own, it should be done with your own analysis. I'm just here for entertainment purpose. Okay, this is just for entertainment. Do you get it? Don't tell me you have तुम्हारे वजह से मेरा पैसा छूट गया. Shit. Woo, that's a great move. And I was not able to get inside that. Fucking stupid that is. So I can this first presented fair value gap जो हमने mark किया, it can be inverted. We can even get into this one more time. That's a sick ass move from there. Almost 40 handles. Now it can go for 55 and more, but that's a sick ass candle. जैसे ही मैंने बोला poop, fuck, I was not able to get inside that because I speak too much, and somebody already told me that you speak too much. ओके हमारा एक और SMT डाइवर्जेंस, बुलिश SMT डाइवर्जेंस बन गया है अब. सो बी वेरी कॉशियस व्हेन यू आर टेकिंग शॉट्स हियर. आई वांट टू सी हाउ दिस 5 minute candle closes for another few minutes, and then I will frame something here. Otherwise, what type of setup is this? Liquidity looks so clean. We are in premium and we know where to enter. What are the chances of price coming back all the way up here? If that happens, that's terrible. So are you going to risk a lot of money here? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Low resistance liquidity run, I like them, but now we have a bullish SMT. I want to see how price comes back up here and react, and we can have a long ass short. One 32 points, then 250, 0.4. ध्यान रखना, एक बुलिश एसएमटी बना है. अगर ये कैंडल इसके नीचे क्लोज नहीं करती है, then I will close the whatever setup I have been looking for. You will see fear in me today, because I know these things are too rigged, too much rigged, and I don't like the fact. And we also have a news, so I think I should decrease the risk now. And this overlap of the candles around 947 के बारे में जो मैं बात कर रहा था, that's balanced price range. So nothing should be closed above that. These are the things you see in the price. Yeah, we had a SMT divergence and price is showing no sign for retracement. And the way 5 minute closed, I think. And if we have a SMT here with ES, then we will be saved. Otherwise, it's just bad. I'm looking at the next macro to see the previous cycle high. I was looking at before the fall to consolidate until 10 a.m. Yes, it will take out the highs. But we have to be like very cautious today. If we close like that 5 minutes, then we are going for the downside. Let's go. Let's fucking go. That's a good ass reaction from there. एक और SMT divergence. What the fuck, bro? I'm starting to hate this price action now. That's what I don't like about trading in chop. I'm not trading into this now. I have closed all my positions at break even uh, and something in profit, which is just like pennies. But yeah, I'm not engaging here. It's we have equal lows here. I'm not engaging here. I've closed everything. Because if you can frame both sides of the market, then it's low probability. And especially when Powell is speaking, I don't care if it starts moving for the downside from here or the upside. I don't care. This was the balance price range and यहाँ पे अच्छा respect मिला इसको, but and this was the CB and we have clearly efficiently delivered that. Yep. So I'm not engaging in this kind of chop. If we get any kind of SMT divergence here, then only then I'll be interested in shorts, or else it's just going to go for the upsides.
Recording in progress.
Alright, it should be pressing lower now. If they are not manually intervening into it, then it should be pressing lower. So next 5 minutes candle is pretty much important, and by the looks of it, it should be turning down. And we will have another SMT divergence, and you have to be very careful there. So we booked 50% of what I risked. It should keep moving lower now. मेरे को देखना है कि ये इसके नीचे किस तरीके से, किस वेलोसिटी के साथ ट्रैवल करता है. That will tell me whether to hold this thing or just let it go of my remaining positions. SL is going to be at break even for me now, and nothing is going to concern me. So voila, how's that? Always trade in higher time frame, and we have a SMT divergence, and you should be careful. Always trade in SMT divergence. Always look for the candles, how they are forming in higher time frames to frame your setups. Don't अपने आँख को सिर्फ 1 मिनट के चार्ट में गड़ा के मत रखो, ठीक है. We still didn't had any closing there, and यहाँ पे IOFVD होना चाहिए, and if it doesn't happen, I'm all safe, nothing to worry. And if I'm right, price is going to go lower again. And this is going to be the silver bullet. That's what ICT have been teaching all this time. Enjoy. If you liked what I just showed you here, comment, yo, what's up, Himanshu? This week it expanded all day and choppy New York session. Yes, that's why I said I have not been engaging into this. And all this, whatever you're seeing here on the right hand side, is just low resistance liquidity, and price should be falling into it like a hot knife in a butter, and it should be just like going straight to downside. Yup, that's what I've been talking about. One more down close candle. Let's go. 20 seconds. Let's go. It should be violent, like savage candles for the downside. Or we are all also at the 50% of that, so we can see any kind of retracement here, and it's totally normal. But you have to be like pretty much cautious. As I said, this week is totally fucked up, and it's closing. Price is very keen to go for the high, and we are already in such discount. So I want to see how this candle closes, and I would like to book something here, or all of it here. I just closed all of the positions because I just missed something which I failed to see, which was this 1 घंटे का main threshold, which I have achieved by this opening of the candle, and it's totally okay. Himanshu, it's you're here to experience, learn, and markets teach you every day. Don't be upset about the trade. I don't comment on setups. I don't comment on anything. I don't want to give you hope, and that I want to make you an independent thinker, just like ICT said. So you should be able to see and predict price accordingly. So this was a very good shot, and it can continue lower. I am done for the day because Powell is talking, right? And I don't want to risk anything here. So fuck Powell. We have SMT divergence here in the 30-minute cycles. So this was a very obvious. I got out at the right time, and the price was at the main threshold. We dipped into that our opening range gap, and yeah, it can still go for lower, and can give a damn about it. So I'm happy that I was able to call it live, and you guys must have enjoyed it. How many? 13 views. That's lovely. That's so nice of you guys. Um, thank you so much for all the likes here. अगर ये 5 मिनट की कैंडल नीचे क्लोज होती है देन इट्स गोइंग टू बी अ बैलेंस प्राइस रेंज नथिंग कैन स्टॉप प्राइस फ्रॉम मूविंग फॉर द लोअर like sell side liquidity in the London, but I'm not going to take in, even though it's so daunting, so good looking. But if Powell was not speaking here, I should have like taken it. Let me see what Powell is doing. Are you guys interested into his speeches? I'm not. I don't like Powell speaking when I'm trading.
Creators looking for an edge over the competition? Get 50% off and stand
for comment, something on supplemental leverage ratio this afternoon. We're looking at our merger policy. Stress tests is a big thing, and there are a number of things that we're looking at there that we've announced. And
Powell is speaking, guys. I hate this guy. You see this choppiness? Usually ऐसा नहीं होता. When this motherfucker comes in, that's what happens. And yeah, if you wanna see proof of trades, then it's here. It is here. You wanna see it? Fuck no. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Okay, so अब क्या करेगा price? Let's stop talking money and let's focus on price action. Price is going to deliver for the downside or for the upside. By the looks of it, we have a SMT divergence. Very clearly, we have a SMT divergence. I think we don't. No, we don't have an SMT divergence. That was it was आंखों का धोखा. But you see price बार बार जाके टेस्ट कर रहा है. That's what I don't like, guys. If I'm trading, I just want a very clean price action. I hate when these things happens. Even though we have a very clean liquidity below, I just want this guy to stop talking so that I can trade again and price can be normal. This is not normal. You're trading in very hard conditions. You're trading in very hard times. What the fuck, I've been talking with my mic closed. I'm stupid as fuck. So नॉर्मल कंडीशंस में मैं बता रहा था कि जैसे ये कैंडल डाउन बन रही थी ना, मैंने बोला कि यहाँ पे शॉर्ट होगा. You could see me talking pointing here, and नॉर्मल कंडीशन में मैं यहाँ पे शॉर्ट लेता, प्राइस स्ट्रेट मेरे टीपी पे जाता. And this is what manual intervention looks like. Now price can easily go into the sell buy side of the curve. We again have a SMT divergence. What the fuck is going here? That's manual intervention, guys, and that's what I don't like. So now, since Powell is speaking and we have taken trade before that and we have profited on that, we are very lucky. We are so lucky. So I wish you very best, good luck, good trading, and be very safe in these market conditions. And I hope to see you tomorrow. और एक और बात, I admit कि मैं बहुत लेट होता हूँ, मैं वीडियोस नहीं बनाता हूँ, but I promise you guys, I am going to come here even when I'm not trading. So if you want it, I'm going to be here even when I'm not fucking trading. So yeah, we'll meet you. I will meet you tomorrow and day after tomorrow, and they're going to be pretty good, I promise you. These 2 days only you need to even like be done for like another week. So that's it for everything, and I hope you enjoyed the live session. Thanks for watching. Be safe.